I'm originally from Baltimore, Maryland. I moved to Indianapolis in 1965, and then after I graduated from high school, I left for 35 years and then just came back. I came back basically because I developed Parkinson's 10 years ago, and I've been a brittle diabetic since 1978, and the combination of the two are just a big battle.
Tricky.
Yeah. So I've ended up in assisted living and had to quit work. I was a plumber, and I loved that, digging up the streets and fixing the water lines. I'm 59 years old. Here in Indianapolis, and I had to dig up underneath a house. And it was like 101, 102 temperature. And we couldn't shut the water off. So I had to fix everything under pressure. And that meant cutting the lines apart, putting 2 more pieces in, and getting it sealed.
Can't imagine.
Well, you got the water temperature is 45 degrees, and you got a 6-foot hole, and you got a trash pump trying to pump out 3 inches of water, and it's not keeping up with the 3/4 inch line that's coming in. So you're swimming trying to put this thing together, and you get out after you've got it all done, and you're standing there like I am today with these essential tremors, shaking because you're cold, and you're driving home across town, and you've got your windows up and you got your heater on, and everybody else has got their air conditioners on. Yeah, that was, those are your worst days. My wife knew when we got married that I had diabetes and I was brittle, but she accepted that and we had no problems with it. Matter of fact, we worked together for 15 years. She had fibromyalgia, and the last year we were together, I had to move downstairs because I couldn't do the steps anymore. And she ended up calling the ambulance on me 51 times in a year. And it was just more than she could handle anymore. And she was afraid one day she'd come downstairs and I'd be dead. So we just decided to go our own ways. The important thing is to stay friends. That's got to be the most important part, because it's going to take a drain on both parties. And one party might say, no, it's no drain on me. But it really is. And when you have 2 people kind of fighting each other, and one day this person might be in good shape and the other person having a bad day, and then the next day both people have bad days and can't help each other. You got to stay friends through all that, and that's got to be the really most important thing. Communication, giving each other hugs, making sure that, I guess, it goes back to the old sign. Make sure you kiss your partner goodnight, because you have no idea what the next day is going to be. And it's hard, I mean, me and Debbie, we stuck it out for, about 8 years, and then finally got to the point where it was too much, and we knew it. If you do have troubles, work them out, and hold on to each other as long as you possibly can. Don't give up. I got to talking with the pastor who comes around, and he kind of opened my eyes up to really thinking about how my life was. And I was able to write a letter to my wife, my ex-wife, and get a lot of things said that I should have said years ago and never did. I'm on Facebook. I'm a graduate of PIP.
Okay.
And there's a lot of us that communicate through Facebook now, and that's been a great source of keeping in touch and learning things. My son was very close to me, and we both got playing around with computers about 15 years ago, and just kept going, and he kept going further with it than I did, and he would find something new, he'd show it to me, and he showed me this Facebook thing, and I thought, okay, I see no purpose in this. And then all of a sudden I get this person saying, hey, are you on Facebook? Yeah, but I don't know what I'm doing yet. And it's just grown from there. I mean, it seems like every day you got more and more people that come to you and say, I want to be your friend on Facebook.